Hello. Okay, they can hear you now. Uh,
So you were testing?
yeah. Okay. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome. We're going to be. Yeah, it's me. I'm a ghost. It's true. Boo. Thank you for the daily dues equation. And cry. So yeah, this is M. A lot of you know M
Wait, it
already.
is?
Yeah, apparently,
Crazy.
according to my notes, my
Crazy. You're
yeah, I
your
wrote
note
it on my
cards?
hand, and it's smeared a little bit, but I think I'm reading it right.
Hi.
Do you want to introduce yourself anyway? Even though I think everyone pretty much here knows you.
Sure. Hi, I'm no. Yes, I was so used to saying we're okay.
Yeah,
I'm Emmary Luxheart, one of the Luxheart twins. I am a lovesick storyteller and streamer with my twin brother, and I'm very happy to be here with Aito to talk about my perfectly correct opinions about ghost Pokemon.
hell yeah. Speaking of which, let me share Bulbapedia with you in Discord. Thank you, Sai, for the resub. Mwah. Here. Okay. Now you should be able to see my screen, so we don't have to scroll
Oh, you have
separately.
music playing.
Oh yeah, I do. That's for them, but I mean, you can listen to.
Wow, you didn't want to have any music playing for me?
Well, I mean, now you can hear it, I
Crazy.
guess. Can you? I don't know. Anyway. All right, cool. You ready? I feel like we should jump in.
Yes,
get
super ready.
spooky with it. All right. First up, mischievous. I don't know. How would you say that?
Misdrevious.
Like mischievous. I've never put that together. I feel stupid.
Oh.
Okay, cool. This is a Gen 2 Pokemon, so it gets bonus points from me because that's my favorite, or my most nostalgic gen, but also my favorite, I guess, if you count the Gen 4 remakes of Gen 2. Anyway, Yar. Okay. So our categories are freaking epic, very cool, not bad, and kind of lame. So based on appearance alone, because I don't know how much you know about most Pokemon in general, actually, but just based on what you already know about these Pokemon, without any extra stuff we're gonna add, we're just going through and just going on vibes. 1 to 4, 1 being the highest, 4 being the lowest. Where would you put Mischievous?
I love their eyeliner. It's very nice and very clean. Love the little accessories. This is a baddie. And honestly,
Real.
that's pretty freaking epic to me.
I think so too. All right. Hell yeah. Evening D. You have missed nothing. We have rated 1 single Pokemon of Mischievous as being freaking epic. Which is just true. Also, for those who haven't seen it, let me post or show it real quick. Here's the tier list. This is where they'll be going. I'll probably only swap to it 1 in every 5 Pokemon because we're gonna say where it's gonna go anyway. And it just slows the pacing down if I swap every time. But anyway, cool. Yeah, no, Mischievous is a baddie. I agree. Good Pokemon. Let's go. All right.
You're a good Pokemon.
Thanks. Itochu. Let's see.
Itochu is so cute. Pika
Ooh.
Pika Pikachu.
Hell yeah. I mean, I guess it fits, right? Choose my favorite Pokemon. Okay. Galarian Corsola. I think also known as. Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, Galarian Corsola. It's like I believe it's meant to be it's a ghost type because it's dead. Whatchamacallit? Dead coral instead of being, the living coral that regular Corsola is. Which is sad, but I feel like it's a cool idea for a Pokemon to be like, what if the coral died and it got all bleached white because it's dead and it looks sad, and now it's a ghost type because it's dead coral instead of living coral. Like, I feel like that's pretty cool. I don't know.
I think it's freaking epic.
I think so too. I think they were cooking on that. I just like Corsola too. I think it's a good Pokemon. I don't know. All right, Galarian Corsola. Sad but great concept. Yes, I'm very edgy. TBF. I try to not be too edgy on stream or play too many edgy games on stream also because I want people to not be sad all the time while watching my streams. But
That's why I'm here. I'm the edginess.
hell yes, the darkness within me. Are all of them just going to be in freaking epic? Listen, I like ghost types. All right. If you didn't see the bug type one, it was like 65-70%, maybe more in freaking epic. I think there were like 3 in the bottom tier, the kind of lame tier, and those were like, some of those I'm pretty sure I only put there because I don't like doing a tier list where there's an empty spot. I feel like, you got to fill up everything. Something's got to be lame. It's just got to happen. I'm sorry. Anyway, Shuppet, the puppet Pokemon. I feel like this is one of those, like, I could see people being like, "Ugh, it's just nothing. It's just a blob." But like, I really like that it looks like a sheet like thrown over something, and it just sort of hovers in the air. I think it's cute. I like it.
Yes, freaking epic. If people don't know by now, I love puppets and I love Muppets and I love Shuppets.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, freaking epic. I will probably just not bother showing the tier list on screen until we get something that's not freaking epic, honestly, because you can just assume. All right, Bonnet is what Shuppet evolves into, and I really like it because it goes from being like because like Shuppet reminds me of those, I don't remember what they're called. It's the thing you hang in Japan to like ward off the rain, but there's a name for it. Don't remember. It kind of reminds me of that too. Anyway, but Bonet's like more of a full-on like stuffed, animal looking guy almost because of the zipper and all that. I like that the zipper's the mouth. Teru Bozu, thank you. I like his little tail. I love when like demons and ghosts have this like long sort of like head thing that gets all like scraggly at the end. Yeah, it looks like a plushie. Absolutely. Haunted plushie.
I love the Cheshire Cat grin. That makes
Absolutely.
me very happy. This is a freaking epic for me.
100%. I just noticed that Duskull is next in like the Pokédex order, and it's interesting that they put a bunch of the ghost types next to each other, even though they're not like Shuppet and Duskull are not like related at all. But we do have to do Mega Bonnet first. So when you use the Mega thingy, it gets a bunch of zippers, and I guess inside of Bonnet is like this pink thing, and that's why its eyes are pink. And it just starts coming out of all the different places, and it has lots of zippers. It reminds me of like a Final Fantasy character.
I love this.
Yeah,
I've
no.
never seen this design. That's so cool.
Yeah, freaking epic, you could say.
Correct.
Let me get the smaller one. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think maybe it's because it's malice and spite leaking out of its body, even better. Um, I
That's
think
beautiful. That's me.
because just like you, for real, for real. Uh, no, I think because ghost Pokemon are like inherently edgier, and they're not like as tied to normal animal logic, they tend to get very interesting with it. Uh, it's cool. Uh, uh, Maybe also benefits from the fact that Ghost is one of the smaller type groups. There's less of them, so there's less room to like just do the same idea over again. Anyway, Duskull, he's got a skull mask and he floats around, and I like that he has one eye. You can't really tell from the picture. He has one eye that like goes from the left eye socket to the right eye socket and then back and forth. It's very cool.
This is one of Easton's favorites, so
Oh,
it has to
really?
go in freaking epic.
Okay, wow.
I could rate it lower for the bit, but like he's
Hey,
look,
Melkor. He's adorable.
it's just a
I
guy.
love that
It's
it
just
looks
a
like
little
he's got
dead guy.
his arms behind him, like he's like walking
Like a
around like,
little old
little old
Asian
man.
grandpa.
Yes. Yes, you see the vision. I love it. All right. Thank you for the daily news, Melkor. All right. Next is Dusclops. This is what Duskull evolves into. He, I've always wondered like the three. Thank you, D, for the taxes or deluge. The little three thingies coming off. They always looked like big teeth. You know, like if somebody had like a character in an anime had like bad teeth, and like they kind of like stick out and like especially in like a comedy sort of thing. I don't know. That's what it always looked like to me. I think he's funny. I also like that it kind of reminds me of how Ghastly is just like a ball, but then when it gets Haunter, it gets like the grabby hands, and they did that here, where now it has like the grabby hands on the front. So I feel like that's a fun, like, even if it's not on purpose, it feels like a callback. There's
I'm convinced.
Dusclops' feet
I
are
like
actually
the
supposed to
little.
look
I
like
like
they're
the little
backwards.
guys. I like the little
Oh,
grabby hands.
yeah, the feet do kind of look like they're backwards. I never noticed that. That's fun.
So funny.
Yeah.
Aww.
Okay. And then of course it's got the like wispy hair thingies that do the zigzag that I like on Ghost Pokemon. I think Dusclops is freaking epic.
I'm inclined to agree. I was
Hell yeah.
on the fence between cool and epic, but after giving him some thought, I'm convinced.
Hell yeah. All right. Next is this is what Mischievous evolves into Miss Magius, or Miss Magius, if you want to do soft or hard G, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, it just gets like this sick ass witch's hat looking thing. I love witch designs. If I play an RPG and there's a witch party member, I'm down.
I always like pronounced it Miss Magus.
That makes
It's like
sense
a
too.
mage and magic and stuff.
Yeah.
I love this design. I also love witchy designs.
Hell yeah. I love that the like back parts have like the flowy, almost like a cape, but then the front, it almost kind of looks more like hair, the way it's falling off. And like the fucking little gemstones on the front, and of course like the three sort of shaped mouth of like I'm up to no good. Amazing. I love it. Freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
Hell yeah. It'd be really funny if this ends up being like 90% freaking epic. But I mean, hey.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm curious what's not going to be on there.
That's true. There's got to be at least one, right? Okay. Okay, Dusknoir, the Gripper Pokemon.
The what?
The Gripper Pokemon. That is what it's called. Which is interesting because Dusclops is the Beckon Pokemon, which makes sense because it has hands. But now Dusknoir has bigger hands and more of like a, I don't know. Actually, I never thought about the fact that Dusknoir loses the legs when it evolves. But I do like the face on the stomach, like the way it looks like a almost like a jack-o'-lantern face.
That's what I was looking at too, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm a sucker for a jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah, and like the way that it has like the bits coming up around the neck kind of gives it this almost like regal look.
Cry, I'm going to end you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you dare.
You're beyond freaking epic. You're sitting on top of the entire tier list.
Yeah. You're going in the fairy one because I'm pretty sure a gnome would be a fairy type. I was when I like clicked to this, I was like, I don't know if this is freaking epic, but I'm like, man, that jack-o'-lantern face on the stomach though.
That's exactly where I'm at. I'm just like, okay, no, this is kind of freaking epic.
Yeah. All right, ghost types. Stop being so cool.
I could say the same thing about you, Aito, but you know.
Stop. You're cool, Bako. Yamask? I don't know. However you want to pronounce it. So this guy's interesting because the lore, even though they all look the same, it kind of makes sense though, because the lore I think is that the face they hold is supposed to resemble their actual real life face, but like that would be, you know, a lot to program. You know, it would have been cool, but I don't blame them for having them just always have the same plain looking face. Let me check the disc. Yeah, each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. Damn.
Oh.
And that's why it has the little thing here. It's freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
Oh my god. And like the little hands come out. They almost kind of look like they're like, why?
Agreed.
Yeah, freaking epic. All right, that was easy. Man. Good shit. I gotta play the Gen 5 games at some point. Later on. Okay. And then we have Galarian Yamask. Which I guess he's like stuck in there. Let me see if
he has more tears.
He does. Let me see if the Pokédex entry. Which one is Galar? Is that? Oh, it's this. A clay slab with cursed engravings took possession of a Yamask. The slab is said to be absorbing the Yamask's dark power. Interesting. Yeah, it did get sadder. He's getting his power sucked out.
Return the slab.
Or suffer my curse.
Or some. Yeah. Look at it.
Okay, freaking epic also.
Freaking epic also. I also love that it's cursed. I love cursed things.
Yeah.
Not food though.
Well, yeah, that's the one cursed thing that I was gonna say nobody likes, but that's not true. Burner and Dawn and all of them like it.
I'm aware, and that's what our DMs are about.
Yeah, I believe it. Anyway, Yamask, speaking of cool curse things, evolves into Cafragrigis. Cafragrigis? I don't know. The coffin
it's
Pokemon.
It's like coffin and sarcophagus, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway. I like the evil face that it had. What's the lore? Hold on. It's said that they swallow those who get too close and turn them into mummies. They like to eat gold nuggets. They pretend to be elaborate coffins to teach lessons to grave robbers. Their bodies are covered in pure gold. Interesting.
Amazing. I also love their sticky hands.
Yeah, they look like the little hand thingies that you sling around and like slap it against the wall.
Exactly, but it's the grave robbers, and so you're
Yeah, yeah,
slapping
yeah.
grave robbers against the wall. Exactly. I think that's
Freaking epic.
freaking epic.
I love that it goes from sad to like when it evolves too. That's fun. It found its purpose in life. Uh, hell yeah. I was gonna say it's fitting that the Shadow Temple music is playing because we're talking about ghosts, and I was like, wait, that's the whole stream. Which means we're gonna have a lot of happy music, but that's okay.
Is
Uh,
that a tea?
yeah, it's a haunted teacup.
Oh, a haunted teacup. Synesthete. Oh, oh, it's so cute. Oh, a
Oh, I never
black
noticed. Wait, the handle's broken, so it's got its little arm coming out to grab the bit to make the full
oh,
handle. Holy shit.
freaking epic. Are you? I love this so much.
It also has a thing where like it's an actual antique if it's got the thing on the bottom, and it's a fake if it doesn't have the thing on the bottom. So there's two different
That's
versions that are
so
slightly different.
neat.
That's amazing. I love that. Normally they possess random broken cups, but very rarely possess an antique one. Nice. No, this is freaking epic. That's great. I think this is also from the region that takes place in like the UK area, so it's extra funny that it's tea. So yeah, no, I love it. I've never like paid much attention to a lot of the later Pokemon that in games I didn't play, so I never noticed some of those details. Poltegeist.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Come on. Come
it
on.
got too big for the teacup, and now they're in the teapot. But even then, they're sticking out. Their legs are sticking out the bottom. I love it. Its name in Japanese is Poto Desu, pot death. Amazing. No, freaking epic. Poltegeist's signature move is Tea Time. Forces every Pokemon on the field to eat their held berries. That's hilarious.
I love that. I love this so much.
God damn, they were cooking.
Yes,
Anyone who says
they
that
were.
Pokemon don't still make good Pokemons on something. Okay. So Galarian Corsola, the dead one, can evolve into Cursula. Which grows into this like big thing. What's the lore? Its shell is overflowing with its heightened otherworldly energy. The ectoplasm serves as protection for its Pokemon's core spirit. Be cautious of the ectoplasmic body surrounding its soul. You'll become stiff as stone if you touch it. Interesting. So it becomes like
That's so cool.
poison coral as like revenge
I
for
can
having
imagine like a
died.
whole maze of them and then someone
Mm,
trying to like, ooh, the horror implications. Freaking epic.
yeah.
Freaking epic.
No, this is sick. All right. All right. Let's see. We're almost through all the pure ghost types. Spectrier, Luna, Nightmare Moon. All right. It's a horse. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, it has like spectral hooves and horseshoes that it floats over.
The
Interesting.
lashes.
Oh my god.
Love
What a
that.
baddie.
What a baddie.
I love that the hair doesn't end. It like fades away as if it's like shifting into like the nether world. That's a good touch. It probes its surroundings with all its senses save one. It doesn't use its sense of sight. Spectrier's kicks are said to separate soul from body.
Oh, that.
As it dashes through the night, Spectrier absorbs the life force of sleeping creatures. It craves silence and solitude.
Freaking epic. Are you kidding me? I would love to kick someone and have their soul separated from their body.
It and Glastrier are the signature mount of Calyrex, the ancient king Pokemon. Problem is, it doesn't remember which one it had, so you get to pick between the two. That's cool. Nice. Its ability is called Grim Neigh. Hold on, what does that do? When a Pokemon with Grim Neigh directly causes another Pokemon to faint by using a damaging move, its special attack is increased by 1 stage. Interesting. So it has like an ability that matches with the fact that it like absorbs life energy and like separates your soul from your body. That's cool. I like that. What do we think? Freaking epic.
I think freaking epic.
All
Especially because, like, they're doing it eyes closed the entire time, can just sense you and just
What
like
a badass.
take your soul from your body.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Don't even need all 5 senses. Glastrier gets Chilling Neigh, which is the same for attack. Nice. Running theory is that both used to be Galarian Rapidash since they have similar body type. I see. All right. Grievard, like Grieve in Graveyard, the ghost dog Pokemon.
Puppy! Oh my goodness! Oh!
Its hidden ability is Fluffy.
Oh, and the
And its
little guy!
Japanese name is Bochi.
Oh, I love this one so much. I love their little sharp teeth.
It is said that a dog
Oh.
Pokemon that died in the wild without ever interacting with a human was reborn as this Pokemon. Interesting.
Aww.
Very cute. I love that it has like the shaggy hair that covers the eyes, but it's also like a candle with the flame on top. This is good. The like I love that it has like the like fang shaped mouth as opposed to actual teeth. It's very cute.
Mhm.
All right, freaking
I
epic.
love them so much. I want 50 of them at my doorstep. Got that, Night Fang? 50 of them.
Chop chop. All right. Puppy.
Puppy.
All right, and then it evolves into Houndstone.
Oh,
Ooh, it gets all
it's a little
skeletal.
grandpa. It's a little grandpa puppy. A
fun fact.
grandpuppy.
Fun fact, the little guys love to play with people, but he doesn't realize that he absorbs spiritual energy from people, so he always ends up knocking out his playmates. I love that. That's cute. The reveal trailer for these guys has a person playing with one and dying by getting their life energy drained on camera. Holy fuck. All right. I like that the candle turns into like a gravestone, and that it gets like all skeletal. It kind of reminds me of like Dry Bones from Mario. And it kind of looks like an old lady. Like I feel like if you know ever seen any horror stuff where like you're in a graveyard and like an old lady suddenly just kind of like appears out of nowhere, like this is the exact like hairstyle they would have. I dig it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Freaking epic.
Hell yeah. The ghost type, don't miss.
I'm gonna feel bad for the ghost type that does miss though. Even if they're very cool, I'm still gonna feel a little bad about it. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Okay. We have 2 left for pure ghost types. So next up is Gimmighoul. It has 2 forms, so we'll do both separately. It has the chest form. He's a little guy inside of a little chest. What's your lore? Pokemon 999. Oh, nice. I guess that's why it's got the coin thing. Let's see. I'm assuming that it's a reference to the fact that in a lot of older RPGs, 999 was the highest you could like carry like money and stuff, or it's 9999. you know, intervals of 9 is usually where it caps out for some reason. Chess form is found in games normally, but roaming form has to be found in Pokemon Go. Interesting. Okay. Wait, lore. Okay. Chest form. This Pokemon was born inside of the treasure chest about 1,500 years ago. It sucks the life force out of scoundrels who try to steal the treasure. Interesting. Lives inside an old treasure chest. Sometimes it gets left in shop corners since no one realizes it's actually a Pokemon. Nice. Okay. All right. What do you think of the chest form?
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. This feels
I don't.
like a wannabe finance bro. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just
I think
like,
I get what you mean. Yeah.
I think you'd be in stocks. I think you'd probably be interested in Bitcoin. I'm not sure about this.
That's fair. I like the roaming form more because I think it's funny that he's like dragging the one coin around.
But he also looks disgruntled. Like, oh my gosh, I just have one coin and I'm carrying it all by
one measly
myself.
little coin. Fair. I think Gimmighoul might be our first not freaking epic. I think roaming form. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I do like that the chest form, the strap kind of looks like a tail.
See, I think I also am just like a little disappointed because this could have been like a really cool, like mimic type Pokemon in a chest. But no, you just get this little guy who's
Little
like
alien
hoarding all
guy.
these little coins
Yeah.
instead of like teeth, you know?
True. I do think I'd put them in very cool, but I would not put them in freaking epic.
I'll agree to that.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I'll just put, since we're putting them both together, I'll just put the chest form on here. Not that it matters since freaking epic's the only one that's going to be like full. I do think the fact that it has 2 forms to go with Pokemon Go is neat. But yeah, no, I get you. Okay. Next, the half ghost type Pokemon, which is going to be where we spend most of the stream. First up, a classic, Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. It's a pun. I love his like eyes and his 2 like Dracula fangs and his smile. It just looks like he's up to no good. Very simple, but very cute. I would put Ghastly in freaking epic. Yeah.
Freaking epic.
I mean, it makes sense that it would be the lightest Pokemon for most of its run, considering it's made of gas. Cool. Wait, almost put it in the wrong category. All right. Next up is Haunter, who gets more solid and gets grabby hands. I love his grabby hands. I think it's funny. I like that they did like cartoony with like the 3 fingers instead of doing like a full 5-fingered hand. And I like that the spikes look like he has like big like evil guy hair. And then it does the thing where like instead of having actual teeth, the mouth is shaped like teeth. Freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
Apparently its Japanese name is just Ghost. Which is not as good of a name as Ghastly's Japanese name, which is Gosu, which sounds kind of like gas if you said it in Japanese, which would be Gasu. So like, but I get it because it's like you have Gosu and then Gosuto, and then I guess we'll see what Haunter's name is. The Ghastly card in the Pokemon card game is one of the first to use early computer image tech. I do remember that card. I think I have that actually in my binder of Pokemon cards. But yeah, no, I think the whole Ghastly family is freaking epic. Also think it's really interesting that the like classic ghost types aren't pure ghost, they're ghost poison. Was always interesting to me. Because Ghastly's like a gas Pokemon, and that kind of sticks with it for its whole evolution line. I always just thought that was interesting. I don't know. The idea that like it's a ghost, but like if it gets close to you, it like actively hurts you just by being around you. Oh, and Gengar's Japanese name is Gangaru. Okay, fair enough, I guess.
I love Gengar. This is my baby.
Fucking love Gengar. One of the best ghost types. IMO.
Oh, absolutely.
He's just a little guy, but he's a spiky, evil little guy. I always like that, like, he's like the spiky, evil little guy to, like, Clefairy's, like, round, or I guess it's more Clefable, the, like, round, almost angelic-looking little guy. It's a fun, you know, opposite thingy. They're kind of representing living miasma and disease. Yeah. You see like the idea of like miasma and like dead bodies kind of bringing that sort of stuff a lot in Japanese media, because I don't know, did Japan like take longer to, you know, find better ways of burial? I'm not sure, but I have seen that in anime and stuff a fair amount. There's also the one theory that's the evil version of a Clefable. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, it's, you know, fair enough, I suppose. It is the shadow Pokemon. I've seen like art of like Clefable, and then its shadow is just like a Gengar. It's a very popular fan theory. But anyway, even that, all that stuff aside, freaking epic. I love Gengar. I would absolutely want to have a Gengar, especially the worst thing about Gengar is you have to trade to evolve, but thanks to modern technology, I can just make that not true by using mods.
I'd have a whole party of Gengars.
Hell yeah.
It's a whole little army, because I think it'd be funny.
Would be funny. I agree. All right, Mega Gengar. His gimmick is that he's really fast, and that's why he looks like... I like that to go with that, they just added more spikes, so it almost looks like he's like, you know, like blurry, like moving so fast that it's blurring out. Kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, he's got the spikes on him. That's kind of what it makes me think of. I don't know.
It looks like that one guy from Hazbin Hotel. Alistair?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Very true. I like that it opens its third eye. He looks like he's ready to fuck you up, and I dig it. So
At first, I didn't realize it was his arms. I thought he was just kind of like low-key flipping off people.
That would be funny. I think this is freaking epic.
Agreed.
Hell yeah. I do think original Gengar is cuter, though.
Oh, by far. Absolutely.
Yeah. You use Mega Gengar for the stats, you know, more so than anything, I feel like.
You know what I think would be a really cool thing to do on stream? I think it'd be so funny to go back and rank which Pokemon you'd be scared of seeing in, like,
Ooh.
IRL. I think that's because I think showed us this video of the Courage the Cowardly Dog villains, and they were ranking it based on how scared they'd be running into them in the kitchen. And honestly, my answers would differ. My answers would
Absolutely.
differ.
Yeah.
So
that would be interesting. That would have to be its own stream. Look at this big guy.
Oh.
He's big mouthed. Him shout.
I love
and
it.
Have tongue.
Makes me think of the Alaskan bullworm.
Oh, it does. I never thought of that. You're so right. I love it. Yeah, I know. I love that he like sinks into the ground and his arms are just like sticking up out of the ground. Good stuff. Freaking epic. I like this more than Mega Gengar.
Oh,
I think it's
absolutely.
yeah,
Same.
yeah, yeah. Fun House of Terror. Oh, it is kind of like a fun house. Yeah. Um, Gigantamax Gengar is definitely not one I want to run into. Thing imitates the calls of your loved ones to lure you into its mouth. That's so
I
cool, though.
love that so much. Are you
Holy
kidding
shit.
me?
That's awesome.
Oh,
No,
I
that's
love that. I
fucking
love
sick.
that.
Thank you for the dues, Candy. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Next up, Drifloon, the balloon Pokemon.
Baby!
Uh,
Oh, I love this one so
I
much
love that it has
because
the like X that's like the bandages,
it's so cute.
and
It's
it has
so cute because
the
eventually, when I
mm.
got a Pokemon game, I got one and I named it Mr. Cream Puff. So I'm very
Adorable.
endeared to this character, this
Hell
Pokemon.
yeah. I love the ends of the arms are hearts. I love the cloud, little cream puff hair. I love when little guys just have like the big blank black eyes.
Mhm.
Amazing, freaking epic. No notes.
Freaking epic!
Yeah, let's see. A Pokemon formed by the spirits of people and Pokemon. It loves damp, humid seasons. It tugs on the hands of children to steal them away. However, it gets pulled around instead. Oh, I didn't know. I forgot that last part.
Oh,
That's adorable. It trying to steal a kid, and it just like the kid just grabs it like a balloon and walks away. That's fucking.
that would be me. That would be baby me would
Hmm.
nearly be stolen, but I'm like, oh, you're my friend now.
Yeah, I'm taking you home.
I'm taking you home.
Freaking epic. Easy peasy. All
Lemon
right.
squeezy.
Yeah. Uh, it also dislikes heavy kids. Well, I mean that's because they're harder to steal away. Obviously. It's like 20 in the yard tied to a fence. I believe it. Okay, Drift Blimp. I love that it goes from a balloon to a blimp. That's
Mhm.
amazing. And it has like instead of the thin arms, it has like these tassel thingies. It gets red eyes, which, I guess you could argue makes it look more evil. It still has the cream puff hair. I feel like it's not as good as Drifloon, but I think it's still cute.
Agreed.
Shout out to Drifblim having one of the most niche abilities. Which one? Aftermath or Unburden? Let me check the lore. It's drowsy in daytime, but flies off in the evening in big groups. No one knows where they go. It carries people and Pokemon when it flies, but since it only drifts, it can end up anywhere. Interesting. I feel like there would absolutely be stories in the Pokemon world of like that started with someone just like grabbing a Drifblim and like just riding it until it dropped them off somewhere random, and that's how like the adventure begins. Like that would absolutely be a trope in Pokemon literature, like in world. So that's cool. Also, Fuwa Raido is its name, and Fuwa is like fluffy in Japanese, and Raido is like ride. So its Japanese name is Fluffy Ride, which is adorable. You do that in Pokemon Ranger. Yeah. I think you can do that in, or can you do that in Shadows of Almia? I can't remember. I feel like you can. Anyway, freaking epic, unsurprisingly.
Freaking epic.
All right. Wow, we have one not freaking epic. Just ghost Pokemon are just too epic. What can I say? Let's see. Okay, next up is Spiritomb, which anyone who grew up with Gen 4 is terrified of this Pokemon because Cynthia's Spiritomb is her first Pokemon, and it's annoying to get past because back in Gen 4, Spiritomb's typing of Ghost Dark meant it had no weakness. It was not weak to any type, which means that it's extra annoying to deal with. And then you have to deal with Cynthia's other 5 Pokemon right after. So, strikes hearts into the fear of many. Anyway. Yeah, I like that it's a little... We can't really see it there. Yeah, you can see it here. it's this like little keystone thing, and that's cursed, I believe, and it has that coming out. Let me check. A Pokemon that was formed by 108 spirits. It is bound to a fissure in an odd keystone. 108. That's interesting because that's the Suikoden number. I wonder if they're both inspired by Water Margin. Like, is Water Margin why this has 108 spirits? That's interesting. It was bound to a fissure in an odd keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. 100 is like a fate and destiny thing. Yeah, that's fair. Is that the case because of the story Water Margin? You know, like, did that cement that idea a long time ago, and now it's just agreed upon in like Eastern culture? Or like it's sort of it feels like a chicken or the egg thing. Like I'm curious which came first. Anyway, I like that it only has one. It has one pupil, and it's a swirly pupil. I think that's cute.
I love the pumpkin face.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, in the mouth, and I love that it has like, you can see like some of the souls inside of it, like swirling around the edges. That's very cool. I think this is freaking epic.
Agreed.
Also, if you've never seen one of these and you get to Cynthia and it comes out and you're and you have no idea what to do, I don't know if I can convey to anyone who didn't grow up with, you know, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, but like you get to this thing and it comes out and you're just like throwing every type at it that you think might be super effective, and none of it's super effective, and you're just like, I don't know how to deal with this motherfucker. It's a good intimidation tactic to start with on the champion, I think. Anyway, all right, the Gen 4 legendary Giratina, which is a play on the word guillotine or guillotine. Hey Lane, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Let me check it out. What were you up to? Makers and crafting. What were you making and or crafting? I hope it was good and you had fun. I said dollhouse raid. Were you doing dollhouse stuff? Urta cosplay? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Okay, well, I hope the cosplay stuff was going well. Welcome. We're rating every ghost Pokemon. If we think they're freaking epic, very cool, not bad, or kind of lame, and almost all of them so far have gone in the freaking epic category. Hey, thanks for gifting a sub to Lane, Candy. Mwah. But yes, welcome. Feel free to sit back and relax while we just go through all the ghost type Pokemon and talk about why it's one of the best types ever.
Correct.
But yes, Giratina, Guillotine, the Guillotine Pokemon, as I would call them, but that's not what they're called. They're the Renegade Pokemon. They are from the Dark World, the Distortion World. Sorry. It was banished for its violence. It silently gazed upon the old world from the Distortion World. Pokemon that is said to live in a world on the reverse side of ours. It appears in an ancient cemetery. Nice. So yeah, I don't know if you've played Gen 4 Pokemon, but when you go to Giratina's place, it's like this weird warped world where like gravity doesn't make sense and you have to like run around and like hop from like floating platforms in the abyss. It's very cool. Let me see if it shows it on here in the gallery. Maybe not. You'll probably look it up. Hold on. Oh wait, it'll probably have it right here. There it is. Distortion World. Yeah. So it like this, like the just walking on walls and stuff. Damn, that is sick. Holy shit, I've never seen this art before. This of like the Distortion World appearing over Sinnoh. That's so cool. Anyway. Yeah. Here's like some art of it, like in the Distortion World flying around.
That's so epic. That is super neat. Okay,
Yeah,
that's freaking epic.
I think so. So yeah, the whole thing of Gen 4 is that in Diamond you get the time god Pokemon, and in
Mm.
Pearl you get the space god Pokemon, and this is sort of like the third legendary that exists on like the reverse side of everything. So very cool. Also, Ghost Dragon is an interesting typing, I think. Anyway, I think both forms are freaking epic. I do like this one a bit more because it has like the arms turn into like these almost like a thing behind it, like a cape, and it gets very like
Mm.
snake-like. But they're both freaking epic, I think. All right. Let's see. Supposed to be an event for the god Pokemon, but that got canceled and then put in the Gen 4 remakes. Let me see. I do remember there was one of those leaks for Pokemon that had a bunch of like lore ideas about how all the god and similar type Pokemon connect. There was like a whole fucking like chart symbol thingy. It was, I don't know, it looked like, you know, like the Sephiroth from like ancient mythology and stuff, and like Hebrew mythology. It kind of reminded me of that. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was cool. Anyway, all right.
I trust whatever you think is cool.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Pokemon Gods chart. Here it is. Okay. View spoiler. Okay, I guess this is technically could be considered a spoiler. This is what it looks like.
Good gracious.
It's Arceus the god in the middle, and it has like all the other Pokemon and how they like relate to each other and yada yada yada.
Mm.
I don't know how much of this is actually intended to be like quote unquote canon, but it is like an interesting thing that they had considered at one point of like how it all. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. It's not like real quote unquote to like Pokemon lore, but the idea that they were like considering how all of these Pokemon connect is kind of neat. Anyway, all right, we'll do the next 4 and then we'll take a break. But Litwick, I mean, come on. Literally the reason that we have the flame things above our heads on the stream.
Which is
it's adorable.
freaking epic.
Yeah.
And freaking adorable. Correct.
Hell yeah. Fucking, what do you mean? What do I mean, Dawn? I love that it has this bit that is probably just droopy wax, but it also looks like a smile. That's adorable. It's great. I love it. Fucking 10 out of 10. No notes.
Cry, I love you.
Hell yeah. A lot of personality in that little guy. Real and true. All right. Next is Lampent. Now it goes from being a candle to a lamp, and I love it. It's fucking adorable. I love that the little white part of the flame looks like a mouth. And the flame helps separate its face to really, it really gives it like, I don't know how to describe it except saying it gives it more of a face look. Like if the flame were smaller, the face wouldn't work as well, you know? Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I love that the top part of the lamp it makes like a hat. I love that it has its one arm going up because that's where it would be like hanging from like the lamp post, and the other one's like curling because a lot of, you know, lamps do that thing, especially like older like Victorian lamps. Amazing. I love it. This whole family of Pokemon is fucking genius. Freaking epic. All right, let me put them on the freaking epic list because it's what most of these Pokemon are. Okay, and now Chandelure. I mean, come on. Look at
Come
him.
on.
The fact that
Oh,
the body is kind of it's like a chandelier, but also kind of looks like a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern thing. Um, it has like all the bits coming off because you know it's a fancy ass chandelier. The eyes, the bit here in the middle makes it look like a mouth and like a it's doing like
mm.
the here, I'll type it in chat. Like uh it's almost kind of like doing like that face. Um it's adorable. I fucking love Chandelier so much.
See, I look at it and I think it's also like it reminds me of little stitches on the mouth.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
what
probably what
I.
it's supposed to be.
It's so
I love
cute.
it.
Freaking
Yeah.
epic.
All right. Let me put that on here. And then Chandelier got a mega evolution, which turns into this.
Oh,
It gets
pretty.
very fancy. I love that the top becomes like this crown. That's so cool.
Oh, I
Oh,
love it.
I kind of like that one eye's glowing and one eye's not actually. I don't know if that's maybe just a
Mm.
thing from like the angle, like it does or doesn't shine at certain angles, but it's kind of cool. It adds like some asymmetry. Uh, I like
Mm.
that they add more like bits on it to make it really fancy. It's made it looks like it's made out of gold, like, but then there's like this eerie green to like the inner parts. Very cool.
Freaking epic.
Real. All right, let me put them in the freaking epic category. All right, we are going to take a break, and we'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes, and we will continue on to Phantump and Trevenant. Excuse me. And yeah, all right, cool. A BRB. Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hi.
All right. Next up is Phantomp. The stump.
Oh.
These Pokemon are created when spirits possess rotten tree stumps. They prefer to live in abandoned forests. According to old tales, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. Hidugo Boo. Oh yeah. I think this guy's freaking
I
epic.
love them.
Yeah.
Steam. I like the little hands. The little
Yeah.
army.
He does look. His face looks like he's in the middle of saying "boo" too, which is cute. And I love that the like bits growing off the tree stump look like horns. Hell yeah. Oop. There's a lot of sad ghost Pokemon, but I feel like it makes them more interesting. All right, Trevenant, like a tree and a revenant.
Oh, so
Now he's
grumpy.
angry. I know. Grr.
Super angry.
Elder Tree Pokemon. It can control trees at will. It will trap people who harm the forest so they can never leave. Cool. It's kind to the Pokemon that reside in its body. Oh,
Oh.
that's cute. Let's look at the shiny. Ooh, it gets like, it becomes like a birch in autumn kind of look. Hell yeah. I like it. Freaking epic.
Same. Freaking epic.
Oop. All right. Oh yeah. Its signature move adds grass type to whatever you're fighting, which is an interesting ability. All right. Let's see. Pumpkaboo.
Freaking epic. Freaking
Hell
epic.
yeah. I like
I love Pumpkaboo so much.
that they have different sizes too. Very fun.
If I was a Pokemon, I'd be a Pumpkaboo.
Hell yeah. It's based. Aw. It's Poiple.
It is Poiple.
Nice.
Oh.
No, this one's an easy one. It's just adorable. Everyone likes Pumpkaboo. And anyone who says they don't is lying.
Correct.
All right. Boop. Let's see. It's like when you go hunting for the perfect pumpkin size on Halloween. Real. Gorgeist. I like that the bit grows up and it has like the smiley face, but it's still cute. And now like the more evil face is down on the bottom.
They listen to My Chemical Romance.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I love this. This looks like a teen rocker.
Uh-huh. I love that the hair is the hands. Very cute. Freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
All right. Let's see. Who's next? So the Sensu style specifically of Oricorio. Bam. It looks like a geisha. Is that the right word? Or no? Maybe. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. I think. Like geisha dancer. Holding fans. Very cute. I love that the hair in the middle of its head looks like another fan. And you know, at the end of its wings look like fans. It's got the fucking eyelashes, the half-lidded eyes. Is a baddie.
But I also feel like they could have gone a little spookier.
That's true.
This feels very just. Or maybe I also just don't really like the bird Pokemon too much.
Me neither. I mean, I don't like birds, but
I
yeah.
like I like ducks. Ducks make me
Mm,
happy, but other than that, I don't really like birds too much. So I'm like,
that's so
I
base.
feel like this could have been a little
Better.
spookier.
Yeah, it could have been more ghosty.
I definitely
Uh,
think like if the colors were like really more intense, that this
mm-hmm.
would definitely be in the freaking epic. But I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'd say very cool. Um, but I don't think it's as good as all the freaking epics. Oops.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
all right, cool. So now we have two very cool Pokemon, which is out of all the other ones being freaking epic. So, uh,
We got a finance bro and a bird. That's
hmm two things that are not freaking epic. Uh, but now we have a sandcastle, or a
oh.
bit of sand, I suppose. Sandygast. Yeah, he's got the shovel. I love the shovel poking out of his head. That's probably my favorite
I
bit.
like that it's a sand heap.
Yeah, because it evolves into a
Oh,
sandcastle. Born from a sand mound playfully built by a child, this Pokemon embodies the grudges of the. I love the idea that like a kid builds a little sand mound and then it just absorbs evil souls for no reason. Uh, it takes control of anyone who puts a hand in its mouth, and so it adds to the accumulation of its sand mound body. Holy shit!
freaking epic. Are you kidding me? I would love to build a sand castle or a little sand, play with
Hmm.
sand, and it turned into like a. Oh, I love this so much.
Interesting. I like that I like it more in like the sprite form. I feel like it works a little bit, but I love that it
Mm.
like gets like inverted and this like dark otherworldly colors in the shiny. Okay, cool. Freaking epic. Easy peasy. Uh,
Lemon squeezy.
yep. So true. Real and true. Trill and rue. Uh, all right. Palo Sand. Now this is a sandcastle. Oh, I just noticed that the shovel's still there, but it's sticking out the top like a flag.
I love that.
And
Oh.
I love the little seashells on it to make it more colorful. And you can see the eyes inside the top windows.
But it also looks like the little
Mm.
shells on top of their mouth, the little pink ones look like an angry one, like angry eyes.
Oh, it
Like the little
does. Oh,
triangles. And it's just like,
yeah.
ah.
Ah, no, that's great. And I love that the
And I
sand,
like, yeah,
the
it looks
towers
like
are like
arms.
droopy.
They look like
Yeah,
arms, like he's
they
trying to be
do.
like,
Grab you.
hey, come over.
There's
I
official
won't
art
take
of
your
this thing
soul.
eating a Pikachu. Holy shit. That's probably in the gallery somewhere. Let me see if it's on here somewhere. It is not. Dang, lame. Hell yeah. No, this is great. A great idea for a ghost ground type. All right, freaking epic.
Beautiful. Freaking epic.
Its ability water compaction raises its defense when it gets hit by water. That's genius. Because the water compacts the sand castle. Man,
They were cooking.
they
Things
were
were being
cooking.
cooked.
I love when a Pokemon has a weird ability that makes sense with what it is. Anyway, Mimikyu, a top tier Pokemon,
Baby.
and I love the lore that it wears this outfit because it wants to be loved, because that's why it tries to look like Pikachu. But if you ever see what it actually looks like, I think it kills you. And its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw what was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from shock.
Amazing.
A lonely
Love
Pokemon.
that.
It conceals its terrifying appearance beneath an old rag so it can get closer to people and other Pokemon. I love it because every generation has the Pikachu inspired Pokemon from Gen 3 onward. I think every generation, basically all of them. And this is the most creative and interesting, I think.
Mm. No, I
I like,
agree. I also would like to
hmm,
be able to get close to people under a sheet. That
oh
would be
yes,
great.
just walk around. You can't actually see me, and that makes both of us more comfortable.
Correct.
Uh, hell yeah,
Because if you do see me, I will kill you on sight.
exactly. Um, all right, next up, this one's interesting because it's Ghost Grass. It is Delmise. It is a haunted anchor covered in algae, with like a wheel on it, and the little spoke thingy is an eye, but the other one's broken. Hmm. It's rusty where you can see the anchor. This one's very interesting. The fact that they incorporated the grass typing in for the algae that grew on it is neat. Cool. What's the lore?
I appreciate that they made the color of like the algae like a spooky green,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know. I
Uh,
don't like it.
swinging its massive anchor, it can KO Waylord in a single blow. What
Oh
appears to be green
wait.
seaweed is actually its body. Okay, so the anchor is just there. The algae is the
Mm.
Pokemon
I cannot believe it can KO a whale lord in a
in a
single
single
blow.
blow.
That is coconuts.
The soul of seaweed adrift in the waves became reborn as this Pokemon. So seaweed has a soul in the Pokemon universe. Um, it maintains itself with new infusions of seabed, detritus, and seaweed. Interesting. Let's look at the shiny. Ooh, I do like the shiny. It becomes like, I don't know what it's called, but that red seaweed that you sometimes see. Algae blooms, is that what
Mm.
that is? But I feel like it could be better.
Agreed. I also
Uh,
don't like that it goes after whale lord because I love whales. So
oh yeah.
that's not freaking epic to me. Like, what do you have against whale lord?
I feel like having it be the seaweed that covered up like a sunken anchor is cool. But the best part about it is that the seaweed's like spooky green and that it looks like it has an eye, but the rest of it just looks like an anchor with a wheel slapped on,
Mm.
which is not like the most interesting thing. So I'm gonna say very cool, but like it could have been better.
Agreed.
Uh, all right. Let's see. It was a sailor that died at sea. It was probably someone hunting whales. No, it's the seaweed, not a sailor. It's the soul of seaweed. So it's just some seaweed that just really doesn't like whales for some reason. All right. Fluttermane, the paradox version of Mischievous, becomes ghost fairy type. Interesting.
A
Hmm.
paradox? I don't think I've heard
Uh,
this one.
they are Pokemon from very far in the past or future. I don't know the lore exactly. It's from Generation 9.
I think this music goes with the vibe of this Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like how it
agree.
has a little fang with the little
Yeah,
smile.
the lip fang. I like that because it's a fairy type. It like has like the almost feathery wings at the end of these bits.
Mm.
Horns are cool. Eyeshadow still good.
Mm-hmm.
The pearl.
I like this
I
one.
mean, it's good. It's mischievous, but like, a spooky fairy now. I'm gonna say freaking epic.
Agreed.
All right. Let's see. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay. Nice. All right. That's all the ghost Pokemon where their primary type is ghost. Now for all the Pokemon with secondary ghost typing. Let's see. Marowak Alolan form. He's like a fire dancer is what they were going for. Definitely not freaking epic if you ask me.
Honestly, same. I feel like this Pokemon to me feels like they listen to like really intense music and they won't tell you what intense music it is, and it's like Metallica because they're like, oh, you wouldn't get it, it's so underground. Yeah, that's the vibe.
Listening to
That's
Master
the
of
vibe I'm
Puppets by
getting.
Metallica, it's so underground you wouldn't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Let me reload. Why is the normal one not loading? That's so weird. Because it's just Marowak, but with a color change, and it's skinnier. And it has the fire. I don't know. I don't feel like they did enough for like it being an alternate version to me.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this is a not bad.
I'll agree to that too.
All right. This is the
I
lowest
don't know,
ranking so far.
because if I tell this Pokemon my favorite bands, they're gonna ask me to name 5 songs. And I don't like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like design-wise, there's not a lot. Night Fang, I think you just love all Pokemon, so you're biased. All right. Hisuian Typhlosion. So, first of all, like, these eyes. Come on. They knew what they were doing. I love that it has, like, the little flame bits, like, ghostly flame bits on the front, and then it has, like, this sort of, like, flowing mane of fire, ghostly fire behind it. The way that like the pattern on the head looks like hair. I like this. I feel like this is a better alternate version.
Absolutely. It gets like that ghost vibey without it being super like over the
Right.
top.
And something about the eyes kind of makes me think of like a spirit medium, like the way a spirit medium would like kind of do their makeup. And when you compare it to it's like angry, very spiky, but then it's like it's flowing, and it's a lot more gentle in the line work. It's very
I like how
cool.
even like their little ears are kind of like chilly, like more chill.
Yeah. Versus Typhlosions are like spiky and they're like back, like no. I think this is a good one. I'm gonna say freaking epic.
Agreed.
All right. Cool. Shedinja. So I feel like this one you kind of do need to know the lore, otherwise it just you don't, So whenever you evolve Nincada into Ninjask, if you have an extra slot in the party, you get a Shedinja. So Nincada and Ninjask are like a cicada. This is the shell that the cicada nymph like sheds when it evolves into like its adult form, which is why it's a bug ghost. And let me see, the back sprite actually has like the hole that the Nincada came out of. Yeah, you can like see where it came out, and that's why it has like these sort of wing looking things on the back, because that's where like the shell ripped open.
That's so cool.
And the empty eyes and like the little halo. It also has a weird ability where like called Wonder Guard, which means it's immune to all damage from moves that isn't caused by statuses or by super effective moves, which is one of those very weird abilities. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I think there's also lore that you're not supposed to look into the hole in the back. Yeah, it is believed that this Pokemon will steal the spirit of anyone peering into its hollow body from its back, which sucks because when you use a Pokemon, its back is facing you. So hopefully that's not true. But uh, oh, you know what? Somehow I never noticed that it has like little horns on the top of the shell. Nice. I think it's freaking epic.
I also think it's freaking epic. I think it's such a neat idea.
Hell yeah. I think this is the only Pokemon that can give you 2 Pokemon at the same time when it evolves. So it's a very unique thing. Alright. Next up is Sableye, who's a little goblin guy who lives in the dark and has gemstones for eyes and also on his stomach and back. I think he's cute. I don't know. I like the idea that he like lives in caves and like picks up gems and like puts them on his body. It's
I
a fun
love
idea.
this design. This is
Yeah.
a little gremlin guy. I
Yeah.
also like that
Hmm.
I like this design way better than the other one with the coins in the chest.
Hmm.
I feel like this is done so much better. Like it just
Yeah.
feels very like more whimsical. This feels like a little creature like collecting shiny things and not
Yeah.
investing in Bitcoin.
I agree.
So
I agree. It's also, yeah, Knifing's right. It's based off like the description of an actual alien that supposedly attacked a,
ooh.
a family living out in the woods. I will send a picture from Wikipedia. This is what the aliens were described to have looked like and then drawn as, so you can see the resemblance.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. But yes, I love the idea of it wandering in the dark and like putting gemstones on itself. I think that's adorable. So freaking epic.
Agreed.
Let's see. And then there's Mega Sableye, which has this huge gemstone and like this evil smile now, which I like. And if I remember right, Mega Sableye has an ability that makes it always go last, which I kind of like because this gemstone is so big that it like can't move fast. And its
I
defense
love the
goes up a lot.
reflection in the gem.
Yeah, the way its face gets bigger. Yeah.
I think it's so cool. That's such a neat little detail.
Yeah.
This makes me happy.
Hell yeah. I love that its defense going up too because it has the big gem that it protects itself with. Great.
Mm.
Only normal Sableye gets stalled. Oh, I thought it was Mega as well. Mega gets magic bounce. That actually makes more sense because that means that the gemstone's like reflecting things back. Which is cool. Cool. No. Freaking epic. Easy peasy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Next is Mega Absol Z. Only that specific version of Absol though. Okay.
This doesn't give me ghost.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the design, but it looks more like it just looks dark type, which Absol already is normally.
I also love the original design, like so much. They needed to do so much more for me to like any alternative design.
I like the regular Mega because it just gets more like Fallen Angel looking. But I feel like it keeps the spirit of the original, but I feel like the Z version is a downgrade. And again, and I agree, that it doesn't feel very ghosty. It feels more like it's trying to really lean in to the dark thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The ghost thing giving it immunity to its weakness is cool, but design wise, it's a downgrade. So, uh, hmm, uh, hmm. Not sure where I want to put this, honestly.
Same.
Would you say not bad?
I guess not bad. I think
Yeah.
I'm more upset about it. Like, you could have
Yeah.
been cooler.
It's always disappointing when it's like, it feels like the uh, megas and stuff are like a noticeable downgrade because you're like, okay, well, now I just kind of don't want to use it. All right. I do like this one. This is Frostlass. She's based off of some thing, this like a woman that appears in the snow and like lures like travelers into the snow where they die,
Mm.
which I assume was just like a a story told to like warn against like traveling in the snow alone and stuff. But I feel like it's a fun idea. Yuki Onna, thank you. Yeah, I like that the it has like the purple thing, and like the bit on its head is looks like it's a mask, and it has like the jagged
Mm-hmm.
bits that kind of look like teeth. You can't really see it in this picture, but like the orange bit is like a sash it has tied around itself. Yeah, you can see it more in like these. I think this one's freaking epic. I like the horns made of ice on top.
Agreed. I
I
like
like
it.
that the arms are like these weird droopy things that fall down, and they have like the tiny fingers.
Mm.
All right. Uh, and then we have to check the mega in a second. Let's see. Mega Frostlass. Okay.
Pretty.
Yeah, it gets like tall and slender. It kind of fits more with the, I feel like with the original thing. Like I feel like even in the Pokemon world, if you saw this in a snowstorm, you might think it was just like a woman standing out
Mm.
in the whatchamacallit, in the snow. So I like that the horns become like full on horns. The arm bits get longer, so it looks like a flowing like sleeves. It gets longer hair. Hell yeah.
I
I
love
would say
this.
yes, also freaking epic. All right. Let's see. Next up is Rotom, which has a lot of forms, but I think we'll just rate it as a whole because there's so many different versions of it. But its whole gimmick is that it possesses electronics. Wait, I don't think, actually I forgot. None of the electronic versions are ghost type. They're electric / whatever. But the original is electric ghost, and it's a ghost that can possess electronics, basically like a poltergeist.
Okay, that's kind of cute. I think I love that.
Agreed. Yeah, anything. There's actually a Pokédex Rotom. Yeah, Rotom
Oh,
Pokédex. It can possess any electronic
cutie.
stuff. Rotom phone, drone Rotom, Rotom bike. Amazing. I love it. I think it's freaking epic.
Samesies.
Hell yeah. All right. Damn.
Nightfang, I'd love to possess all tech.
Hell
That'd
yeah.
be super fun.
It would be cool. Hey, hero.
Hi, Hero.
see. Zorua, Hisuian form.
Oh, sad puppy.
Sad puppy. Compared to the like mischievous looking dark type, it now, because it's a ghost, its colors are washed out. And
I love it so
sad.
much.
And I like.
It gives me the colors of Okami. Of that
You're
game,
so
the little
right.
wolf.
Yeah. I think it's freaking epic. Ghost Fox, exactly. I like that the red gets more pinkish red, and it kind of like flows. It kind of gives it, I don't know. On both of them, it kind of could be like blood, but like on the Hisuian form, it's like blood, like the way it's like flowing, almost kind of like blood that's like, you know, actually flowing out of someone. I don't know. Very cool. Let me put them.
I love it. I love it
here.
so much.
Oh yeah, let me look at the shiny. There we go. It gets blue, like ghost fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
The Hisuian forms were killed on sight because people were freaked out by them, so they turned into ghost types. Damn, that's fucked up. The Zoroark kills people as revenge. Yeah, that tracks with what I'm seeing. This very much has Ghost that like is so full of rage that it just went crazy and started killing everyone kind of vibes.
I love it so much.
I love the like.
This is so cool.
They're like red boils almost looking things on it. No, this is sick. Absolutely. I love it. And instead of being the illusion fox, it becomes the baneful fox Pokemon in its Hisuian form. Very cool. Very sick. Let me check out the shiny for this one. Sprites. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah. I love it. Purple
Samesies.
boy. All right. Let's see. Next up is Frillish. Cute. I think the blue is the male and the pink is the female version.
Gender normed. I don't know about this.
Yeah, that's interesting. Could be wrong, but I think that's true. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Blue is male. Pink is female. Okay.
The pink one doesn't look ghosty.
I was gonna say the male blue one looks ghosty, but the pink one does not, which I think loses points. It just looks like a pink jellyfish creature. But I do like that it has like the sort of drama mask thing of like one's sad and one's happy, and it's just like the mouths are flipped. So that is cool. I'd put it in very cool, but I wouldn't put it in freaking epic.
Agreed.
I feel like it could be more ghosty. Let's see. All right. And then it evolves into Jellicent, which does not look ghosty at all to me. Even the male one. It just looks like a jellyfish.
I don't like their designs too much.
Yeah. It's just like a jellyfish that looks like a king and a jellyfish that looks like a queen. This isn't very ghosty. At all to me.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. It's not bad, but it just doesn't feel ghosty enough. Like, I've seen these Pokemon before, never even considered that they would be ghost type once. Oops, that's the big one. Let me get the small one. I don't know. Just like I feel like they didn't lean enough into the ghost typing with the design. I feel like they designed a water type Pokemon, made the male variant look slightly creepier, and then went, "Hey, we can make that a ghost type," and then just did it just cause. Oh wait, no, wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. All right. Golett. It is a possessed golem. I feel like it has a similar thing of it doesn't feel super ghosty to me.
I was just thinking that cute design, adorable, but like as a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah. I'd say I'd give it very cool, but I just feel like I can't give it freaking epic because it's not ghosty enough to me.
Agreed.
Like,
Agreed.
you could have made this a lot of other types and it would have made sense as like an automaton Pokemon. Like you could have made it ground steel.
If they wanted to make it more ghosty, I would have loved more of a glow. That would have been really cool to have like more of a like
Right.
a to show the possession.
Because I feel like traditional golems aren't inherently ghosty to me, and this is just like a basic traditional golem.
But this is a very cute little guy.
Yeah. Just not ghosty enough for this. I would honestly, when we get to the ground typing tier list, I'll probably put it higher. But for the ghost type tier list, it's only going to get very cool. All right, Golurk is the evolved form. Again, you know, I like it. I do like that it has like the crack with like the bandage thing over it. That is cute.
Reminds me of Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah, it
Which
does
makes me
actually.
very endeared to it.
I do feel like I like this one more, and it is maybe a little ghostier. Do you think it's ghosty
Can we
enough?
have one writing the line? Can it just be on top of the line?
Sure. We can do that.
Fantastic. We're breaking the rules, guys.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. I'll put it like there's. All right. Nice. And then it has a mega form. Okay. It has like the
Okay, I
yellow and purple
love the mega
flames.
form.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. It's very whimsical.
I like that the flames like wrap around its chest like straps. I feel like this is also more ghosty feeling because
I agree.
the like fire is billowing out of it in this purplish yellow. I feel like this is the best one in terms of like ghost typing.
Agreed. I think this might be a freaking epic.
I think so. Power has been unsealed and it kicks ass. Yeah, no, that's cool. All right. Bam. All right. Let's see who's next. Honedge, a cursed sword. I like the like bit here that looks like it looks like it has its eyes closed and it's laughing, and the way that the this bit here comes up over the mouth kind of looks like it's covering its mouth a little bit, like tee.
Oh, that
Very
is
cute. I like the ribbon thing coming out the top that looks kind of like hair. I like this one. And it has a third eye open, always staring at you. I think it's freaking epic.
Agreed. I think it looks like a bookmark, and that also makes me happy.
And it's the thingy has it's all red.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I might be biased, but that's cute.
Yeah. All right. It's also its ability is no guard because it's a sword. That's cute. Okay. Anyway, freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
Uh, this also comes from the same generation as Chandelure. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. It comes from I always thought it was Gen 5. Never mind. I'm wrong. I don't know why I thought it was the same generation. I just haven't played anything past Gen 4, so that's why. Okay, Doublade is 2 swords, which, makes sense, I suppose.
I love this. I love
Yeah,
any kind of multi Pokemon within a Pokemon,
yeah,
but that's also because I'm a twin,
yeah,
so
I was gonna
maybe I'm
say,
biased. Shut
maybe.
up!
And then it gets purple and yellow. Interesting for its shiny with red eyes and mouth.
Oh,
Um, where did the second one come from? Don't worry about it. No, I do like when, I think it's a fun thing for like when it evolves, there's just more of them. It's a
this
fun
has to
gimmick.
be freaking epic, or else you hate twins.
No, I would never. All right. No, I like the Hone Edge line a lot. All right. And then we have Aegislash, which is a sword and a shield.
Oh, that's so cool.
And its ability is that I think at the end of each of its turns, it changes between them. Stance change allows Aegislash to switch between its shield form and blade form. Aegislash is always in shield form if it's not battling, and as such, switching out reverts it to shield form. If shield form Aegislash uses a damage move, it switches to blade form. And then it can switch back using a certain... So it basically switches its stats from being defensive stats to attacking stats.
I feel like
That's...
this Pokemon would be popular among the Gerudo women.
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. No, I think it's freaking epic.
Same, agreed.
Hell yeah. All right, let's check this shiny because I am kind of curious. Sprites. Ooh, it's like gold and red and purple. So it combines like all the shiny colors of the earlier ones. Interesting. Neat. Okay. All right. Next up is Hoopa. Specifically, oh no, both forms count. Okay. Oh, it's a genie. Ah, interesting.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cute. That's cute.
So it has like the confined and the unbound forms. So I like that it's like this little
Mm.
devil. Because Jin and like I think in older mythology where they originate from, they were more like devilish. Whereas now we associate them with like Aladdin and stuff. But
Mm.
I do like the hoops as well. Very cute, and it's very mischievous, and I like the colors, like pink and the like purplish skin tone and the gold. It's a good color scheme. I'm gonna say freaking
Agreed,
epic,
agreed.
and then we will zoom in on the unbound form and see how that looks. All right, let's see. Okay.
Oh, dang.
I like that the arms like just float in the air. That's very cool.
I love the little pointed feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that. This is good. I like this. The big hair it gets when it comes out. Nice. This is a good, like, I love that it goes from being tiny and cute to also just being like this big menacing guy when it's unbound. I feel like that's a good alt form. I'd say that's freaking epic. Fucker hits like a truck physically. I would hope so with that design. Okay. Next up is Decidueye, which is a ghost grass owl. With like a Robin Hood sort of thing going on. I think its signature move is literally like an attack that looks like it's shooting a bow and arrow.
This isn't ghosty.
Yeah, that's the big issue I have with Decidueye, is it doesn't look like a ghost type.
It's also a bird, and
Yeah. Well, you know how it is. Those damn birds. Based on the extinct Hawaiian stilt owl, which explains the type. See, that's a cool thing, but I feel like
that's kind of cool.
design-wise, it's not ghosty though. Is the problem? Like, you have to know that. Also, what about all the fossil Pokemon that are extinct? They're not ghost types.
All right.
I would say very cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the lore is cool.
I feel like it could ride the line of very cool and not bad.
Yeah.
So it is going to be on the line.
I don't think it's
me.
ghost. I feel like its ghostiness being purely based off of knowing outside information does take away from it. Because I would never guess that was ghost type if you just showed it to me. And I feel like you should design your Pokemon. I think one of the cool things about Pokemon is when you can tell, or at least make a good guess at the typing.
Agreed.
Yeah, okay. Lunala is a psychic ghost type and is the moon Pokemon from Pokemon Moon.
Whoa.
Yeah. I love that it has like the big scythes on the outside, the crescent moon scythes, and like the star-shaped things on the underneath. And that the body is like this like bone, sort of bony white color. It has like the
this
big
is like a magical girl Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
I love this one.
Yeah. Sick. Psychic Ghost is a fun typing. Let me look at the shiny. Oh, the red, because it's a blood moon.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
amazing.
Freaking epic.
All right, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty freaking epic. All right. Let's see. I feel like we're running out of space and freaking epic, so I'm just gonna have them like dipping into. They look like they're dipping into the lower tiers, but they're just continuing the freaking epic thing. People will get it probably. Anyway. All right. Necrozma Dawnwings. Dawn? Specifically quack? That's not a duck. Okay. So it's this guy, but he absorbed the powers of Lunala to like be like a cross between the two.
This is cool, but it's still it's not too ghosty.
Yeah, the problem is that the original guy is just psychic and he just absorbed Lunala's ghostiness, but like
that feels like cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
honestly, like this is him absorbing the sun guy. I don't know. I feel like yeah. Not bad.
Not bad.
Oops, I picked the big one. Grab. If either of the two are shiny, it turns the fusion fully shiny. That is nice, to be fair. All right. I feel like Necrozma as a whole is just not a very interesting Pokemon to look at. Marshadow. It's a ghost fighting type.
I love this one. I love how like just ready to throw hands this one is. It makes me so happy, and when I'm in a mood, this is me.
This is the face you have.
Freaking epic. This one makes me so happy.
Hell yeah. I like that its gender is unknown.
I mean, same.
Non-binary Pokemon. Let's go. Turns a different color when in battle. Hell yeah. What does it get angry when it's fighting? Let's see. Doesn't really show. Oh, it goes like zenith when it gets mad. I see. It has like the angry eyes. Supposed to be based on the night marchers in Hawaiian myth. Ah, cool. I just love the stare it has. The like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Say one, fuck around and find out, motherfucker. Kind of look.
Exactly. I love this one so much.
Nice. Okay. Fire Ghost Blacephalon. Hmm. It looks like a jester, and I don't really see what's Fire Ghost about that.
Mm.
Like, the only thing I can see is like it has like the ends of its hands are kind of flame shaped.
I
I don't
think
know.
I don't even see fire at all. When you said
Yeah.
fire ghost, I was like, wait a minute.
This feels like it'd be a psychic
It's cute.
type. Yeah. I don't have any problems with the design on its own. But like I would not know what type this was if you just
It
showed it to
makes
me.
fireworks. I don't know about that. I don't really like loud noises.
Yeah. I don't want to put it too but like
I think it's not bad.
yeah, it's a good
What does
design.
its shiny type look like?
Um it gets this.
Oh,
So
that's
very blue.
ghostier.
Yeah. But like your odds of getting a shiny are so small. And this is an ultra beast, so like you only see it once per playthrough.
Mm.
So your odds of it getting a shiny are extra small.
The
Uh
fire type makes me kind of mad, if I'm gonna be honest. But I get it with the
yeah.
fireworks, but I'm still mad about it.
I just feel like I don't feel like I like the design, but I don't think it conveys its typing well enough.
Mm.
So, you know. Um it doesn't I don't know. It feels like it should be like a psychic type like Mr. Mime to me. Uh
Agreed.
let's see. Oh, if you can find them more if you go in there. Okay. Well, fair enough. Runa Rigus. It evolves from Galarian Yamask. When the player travels under a specific arch in the overworld after Yamask takes at least 49 HP and damage from attacks without fainting. Interesting. So it has
Gretch
to be
Pokemon is so
injured.
funny.
Yeah, like
I
it's
love it.
mad. I like that it has like the carvings of like this serpent thing on it, and that makes the face
Mm.
as well. This is good. I like this one.
I really like this one.
Yeah. Okay. Freaking epic.
Freaking epic.
Hell yeah. Oops, got the bigger one. There we go. All right. Cool. Next up. Actually, well, we don't have that many left, so I guess we'll just finish out. If that's cool with you.
No, how dare you? How dare you?
I'm
This is
sorry.
illegal. I need. No,
Uh,
we can absolutely finish out.
okay. Um,
Actually,
hmm,
stay. I'm going to grab a snack. We're not
okay.
going on break, so stay
I will
here.
sit here and wait.
Okay.
Sup, chat? How you doing? Snacky time. What's up, Ray? Hello. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Come here often? No, I've never been here in my life.
I'm always here. Also, I've got
For
yogurt.
real. Hell yeah. Any specific flavor?
No, just Greek yogurt with some chocolate chips.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice. I hope you have a good day at work, Hero. All right, ready?
Yes.
All right.
It's rock
This
and roll.
is Dreepy. It's a ghost dragon. And I feel like the shape conveys that pretty well. Because it's got like the wispy body, but like it has a big, it has like an almost hammerhead kind of dragon head, but not quite because the eyes are still in the front. And like the little arms, very ghosty arms. I like it. Very cute.
Same. I love that it's like lizardy looking.
Mm-hmm. I dig it. I think it's freaking epic.
Agreed.
All right. Reminder, when you guys see the thing later, they're going to be like trailing off. Here, I'll show it. But like, you know, there's just too many epics. Yeah, so when you see them trailing off on the side here, down this, just, you know what it means. Don't worry about it.
We're so not biased. We're very correct.
Exactly. All right. Next up, Treepy evolves into Dracloak, the caretaker Pokemon. It has a Dreepy on its head that it's taken care of. That's cute. And it's just bigger. It almost kind of has like an airplane thing going on with the head, which is interesting, but it gets more dragony, bigger and more dragony, but it still has like that wispy body type to, you know, go with the ghost form. I like the idea that it, let me read the lore. Without a Dreepy to place on its head and care for, it gets so uneasy it'll try to substitute any Pokemon it finds for the missing Dreepy. Nice.
That's so funny to think about.
Yeah, just putting like a, I don't even know, just grabbing like a Jigglypuff and just carrying it around. All right, I think that's freaking epic.
Agreed.
Let me merge all these layers together in Clip Studio Paint. Boop. There. That it's starting to lag whenever I add a new image. All right, next up, the final evolution, Dragapult, the stealth Pokemon. It's like a, it's very like salamander-y with the long tail and like the tiny feet. And I like that it has the Dreepies loaded up like arrows and it's like little missile shooter thingies.
I love that so much, and I love that it's like super smug looking. Like, yeah, look at me and my children that are gonna like pierce your body.
Yeah. This is funny. I like it. This is very whimsical. Shoot Dreepy like a cannon. Yeah, and apparently they love it. Nice. Freaking epic. They were, and Dragapult were a water type Pokemon once. Oh, but then they became ghost type when they died. Interesting. That's fun. All right. And this is that horse from before, but with Calyrex, the king Pokemon, riding it. So it's just the horse, but it has this guy on the back. He's a little guy with a big head crown thing.
I don't know if I like this.
This is what he what he looks like normally, I guess.
Okay, normal form, that's fine. But like,
together.
you leave my girl alone.
Here's the other guy, I guess. I feel like This looks like it makes more sense to me design wise when these two together.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Hmm. Yeah, I like them more separate. I don't think they work together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say not bad because I like the designs separately, but not together.
Agreed. I can agree with that.
Mhm. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Basculegion. The big fish Pokemon. It's another one that's
Oh, I
male and
love
female, but they're
this.
swapped. So the
These
pink
are
one is the
so
male,
cool.
and the blue one is the female, which I like. Um, interesting. I like that. Yeah, I like that the tail becomes a ghost wisp instead of just being the end of the fish, and the spots almost kind of make it look sick, which fits with the ghost thing.
Mm.
And I like that the different versions have different shaped mustaches. Like this one has like the little thing on its chin, but this one doesn't. This one just has more of a full thing around the mouth. Nice. I like this. This is a better
Agreed.
version of what
I
they were
like it a
going
lot.
for with the jellyfish. But they did it good this time.
I also might be biased because I love fish.
Fish are cool.
So.
Fish are cool. I agree. Jellyfish are cool conceptually, but I feel like a lot of them do look very samey to me. I actually would have liked the jellyfish if they looked more like actual jellyfish and less like. I feel like the king and queen design kind of took away from it, honestly, now that I think back on it.
Mm.
Also, they just weren't ghosty enough. Skeledirge, the singer Pokemon.
Gator.
He's a
Oh,
gator.
I'm very
Nice.
biased. I love gators.
What's the lore? The fiery is a bird? That's a bird on the it's like a little is that a little bird on its thing? Like a firebird?
Oh,
It lives
oh, I love
okay.
it.
It lives on top of it, yeah. Oh, and in its second form it has an egg on its head. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it so much.
Uh Firebird changes shape when Skeledirge sings. Rumor has it that the bird was born when the fireball in Skeledirge's head gained a soul. Interesting. Okay, that's really cool. I like that. All right,
I
freaking
also
epic.
love that it looks like a sugar skull,
Mm.
which, like, Day of the Dead and everything. So
Yeah,
I just
yeah. I
think,
think that is what
it's
it's
so
based off
cool.
of.
Mm.
Let's see. Skeledirge resembles a crocodile with a skull pattern or a calavera on its forehead. Reference to crocodile legends in the Iberian Peninsula. Ghost typing reference to Day of the Dead.
Oh, fantastic. So I was
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that this region is based on Spain, so or something like that. Gen 9. Let me see. Hold on. Scarlet and Violet. What's the region called? I don't remember. Paldea. Design concept, real world inspiration. The Iberian Peninsula. So Spain, Portugal, Andorra. Yeah. Draws inspiration primarily from the culture of Spain. Very cool. All right, freaking epic.
Agreed. Freaking epic. I really like this one.
All right. There is, I think the water type in this gen is a duck. Or the water type starter.
I
Not
love ducks. Look, it's so cute.
not going on the list. I think
Oh,
it's a dancing. Yeah, it's a dancer instead of a singer.
oh.
Very sassy. All right. Next up is Ceruledge, which is a fire ghost type.
Whoa.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like a possessed suit of armor, I think. Uh, very cool.
I really like this one.
Yeah, it has an other one. Armor Rogue is like the armor variant, and it's fire psychic. But I feel like Ceruledge is cooler.
Mm.
What's the lore? Fiery blades on his arms burned fiercely with the lingering resentment of a sword wielder who fell before accomplishing their goal. Interesting. That reminds me, actually. I've been rereading Gideon the Ninth, and Gideon, the main character, is a sword user, and there was a bit where can't remember exactly the quote, but they were talking about how good Gideon is with swords, and it was like Gideon's so good that she could, with enough training, she could wield a sword in each hand and one in her mouth, which I thought was funny because it's a reference to Zoro from One Piece.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the next line is, while we were learning, I don't remember again exactly, but basically while we were learning our manners, or while we were practicing our manners, Gideon was studying the blade, which is a reference to that old meme of while you were doing such and such. I can't remember the exact thing. I was studying the blade, which I don't know. Those two lines being right next to each other and just said with like clearly being put in with like a if you know you know, and I'm not gonna like elaborate. You just have to know what these are referencing, and we're just gonna move on. And it also is said by like one of the most serious characters in the story, which is extra funny to me. Anyway, but Ledge, freaking epic. All right, only a few more to go. I guess the one benefit of Ghost type is it's one of the smaller types, so we didn't have to worry too much, I suppose, about going over. If it had been any bigger type, we would have had to take a pee break, and that would have added an extra like 5-6 minutes and yada yada, on top of what was left. Anyway, Bramblin, it is a tumbleweed ghost.
I love this one.
Yeah,
This is so cute.
It's such a good, it's kind of like Corsola, the dead version. It's like, oh, tumbleweeds are like dead, dried up bits that like tumble in the wind. So it's dead. So it's a ghost. That's great. It's grass ghost. It's genius. I love it. And he's just very cute. Him roll. And his ability is Wind Rider. I mean, come on. How can you not love it? This is great. This is peak. All right. Rolling.
He needs a little cowboy hat.
Oh my god. The only reason that they probably didn't go for that is because it's based off of Spain and not like, you know, the Wild West, American Wild West. But then again, here's the evolved form, and he has a mustache. So that's
I
cute.
love the evolved form so much. I love it. It gets angrier.
Yeah. Cute. I love that the like tips start getting like this like sort of ghosty corruption too and start turning purple. Did they have that in the original? No, it didn't. Yeah, no, that's a good detail to add. You could wear a sombrero. That's true. That would work. I would accept that. It levels up while outside of its Pokeball for 1,000 steps. So it has to be out of its Pokeball rolling around to level up to evolve.
Love that.
That's genius. Holy shit. Amazing. No, 10 out of 10, no notes. You know what? Knifing, you putting that there made me realize there should be a snowman that evolves that way. Unless there already is that I don't know about, in which case, good. Annihilate. So this is so Primeape now has a version of it that can turn into a ghost fighting type, and it turns into this guy, the Rage Monkey. I do like, so it has like the chains on it, like or I guess they're like training
Mm.
bracelets is what they actually are. Like they would weigh you down. You'd put them on while training. It gets so angry it dies, and I love that it's broken here, and like it's missing this one, and it just like it's so fucking pissed off, and like the hair is just crazy and all over the place and unkempt. It's pretty funny. Like it's just so mad that it
Mm-mm.
died, and then it came back just to beat your ass because it's that mad.
Honestly, that added
uh,
bit, I think, makes it freaking epic.
I agree. I agree. It was he was so angry everybody died. It's got a cute little nose. Yeah, I do like the pig nose on like the Minky and Primeapes. It is funny.
Mhm.
All right. More to go. All right. Goldango.
I do not like this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
It scares
probably
me. It reminds me of the cinnamon stick from like Applejack cereal. And I don't like Apple Jacks.
I love Apple
So,
Jacks. Um,
well, stop it.
but okay,
There are better
sorry.
cereals.
Well, hey, they redesigned them now, so they don't look like that anymore.
But they did, and that's the ghost of it. That's why it's
That's
a
fair.
ghost.
Oh my god, you're right.
I
Also,
love
this
this
is
song.
hell yeah. I
Sorry.
love. No, I do too. I actually was like looking at my thing the other day, and I was like, I think Twilight Princess is like the song I might. It's either Twilight Princess or Deltarune that I have the most music of on this playlist, which is saying a lot if it's up there with Deltarune. Anyway, let's see. This is what the chest guy evolves from, so no wonder we don't like him.
Oh.
I think I don't like that he just looks like a guy made of gold. I feel like that's one, that's not ghosty. Two, it's not very interesting.
I don't like him. I don't like him. What is our lowest tier?
Kind of lame.
Kind of lame.
I think that's a really good way to put how I feel about this guy. I'm sure that there's like reasons why people like him, but I don't know. I would never use him.
Ugh, I
Doesn't
don't
do
like
anything
him.
for me. Yeah. All right. Next up, hey, this one's cool though. Poltergeist. It's matcha.
I
It's
love
matcha
that.
tea.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't realize there were more variations of the tea guys. I love that because it's matcha and it's green. It's a grass ghost. That's good. This is cool. It still has the artisan versus the counterfeit version. It's a
This
convergent
makes me happy.
evolution.
I love it so much.
Hell yeah. No. It's completely different but fills the same niche. I see. It evolves into oh, it's ecologically similar to Sinistea. However, they are two different. Oh, it's like two different species that evolve to be very similar. That's fun. I like that.
Hmm?
No, I like that. This is freaking epic. That's fun. It's not. It doesn't have the issue of the Pikachu clone, where I'm kind of sick of seeing Pikachu clones aside from like Mimikyu because they keep doing it. But like because it's like you have the tea ones and you have the matcha ones, it's like, oh, they're kind of similar, but not quite the same. Oh, okay, that's adorable.
Oh, the little whisk. Oh, and
Yeah,
it's swirly, and it has little bangs. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love this one so much.
so cute. I love it. No, this is great. They did it again. Holy shit. All right. All right. All right. Freaking epic. Okay. No, that's great. That's great. All right. Last one. Pecharunt.
Oh,
Uh,
little
a
guy.
Whittle guy. I believe that the lore behind this is that they're based off the story of Momotaro. Momotaro is like a guy who I don't know the story. I'm gonna be honest. He's associated with Peaches, uh, and he fights Onis and ogres. But the thing they flipped it where like the ogre pond. I love ogre pond. I'm gonna show you ogre pond, even though they're not on this tier list. I fucking love ogre pond.
Oh.
Ogre Pond is the good guy, and all the ones based off of Momotaro and his buddies are the bad guys in the Pokemon version. So it's like flipped. So
Mm.
they like did that, which is fun. I think it's like a subversion on the trope. But he's just a little guy.
I
I love
love this one.
I love that he came out of like the split. It like split in half, and he like I'm assuming he like wields these kind of like weapons, but you can tell from his shape that he like fits in there. I love it, and he's got like the little he's hit these little heart looking hands, and like the way the mouse shape. He looks like he's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm scared.
Oh.
It's so cute.
I like that their ability, Poison Puppeteer. That sounds really
Ooh, what does
cool.
that do? When a Pokemon is poisoned by any of Pecharunt's moves, it will also become confused. Interesting. That's cool. No, I like this guy. I like that he came out of an evil peach.
An evil peach. I
Yeah.
love that lore.
Also,
That's so cool.
because he's based off Momotaro, but his Japanese name is Momowado, because Wadui is the Japanese word for bad. That's cute. I like that.
Oh, okay. But like, I'm also on the site and I scrolled down and they mention Mochi.
Oh. A major character in the Mochi Mayhem epilogue. Oh, that's what the epilogue is called for that DLC thing, I guess. Interesting. It makes Mochi and shoots them out of its pink things that can hypnotize people.
And
Hell,
that's so cool. I love Mochi so much.
Hell
I'm the
yeah.
perfect victim. That is amazing. That's
Hell yeah.
crazy. Shooting Mochi. I
It
love
forces
it.
them to dance. That's funny.
Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
That's a really good one to end on, too.
A really cool one that shoots Mochi that hypnotizes people.
Yeah.
That sounds like us. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like our brands.
Let's go.
Agreed.
All right, cool. Well, that's all the ghost types. Here, let me swap over so you can see that only out of hold on, what is it? 74? Let me check that. Out of 74 Pokemon, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 did not get into the freaking epic category. And one of those is riding the line between very cool and freaking epic. So you could argue that only 13 did not make it. And if 13 is a spooky number, so it all works out.
Oh my goodness, it does.
That's crazy. Hell yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. I feel like I've hit like a gold mine on this series of bringing people on and talking about a specific type.
Agreed. I'm excited for the rest of them.
See, the DLC is scary because it's like a zombie virus spreading with people you once knew getting got. That's honestly very cool and surprisingly kind of dark for Pokemon. Even if it's dancing, there was that dancing plague way back when. That's interesting. I will eventually play the later Pokemon games, but I do prefer to play more retro stuff. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, no, this was a good time. For anyone curious, the next one will be rock types. I'll be bringing Melkor on. Melkor is an Earth Genasi VTuber. who was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he'll be on for the rock type one. There he is. Next month, either the first or second week of February. Um,
Exciting.
Hell yeah, it'll be fun. We'll be doing one of these a month, ideally, until we've done every type. I did the bug type by myself originally because I'm a moth. I don't know who I'm gonna get for fairy type because I don't know. I mean, I know some fairies, but they're more like streamers that I know who I've like raided into a few times, and maybe they've raided me a few times. So we'll see. I don't know any that well enough that they're in like the collab server, but I am in like a fairy streamer thing, so I might maybe hit up one of the ones that I know better out of there, and maybe for that'll probably be one of the later ones. Anyway, for the ones that I don't know who to get, I will probably just ping in the Discord server at some point. I might make like a Google Doc and be like, here, put your name next to a type that isn't taken already. And just see who wants to do what. Because, it doesn't have to be like perfectly, set up with your thing. It's just like, what type you like and whatnot. Anyway, but this was fun. I like this. I feel like it's a good, chill, quick collab thing to do. And yeah, thanks for
Mhm.
coming on and talking about the ghost types, which
Thank you for
I like a
having
lot.
me.
Hell
This
yeah.
is delightful. We were
Yeah.
so right about every single one.
All correct opinions. Every one of those is just accurate perfectly. Um all right. I will upload that post stream for anyone who didn't make the stream, or for uh you know anyone who just wants to go back and look over it one more time. Um but yeah, that was cool. Uh One sec, my Opera is lagging for some reason, so I can't raid or even look at who to raid. Wait, no, it's just being weird. Why are you being weird, Opera? Am I gonna have to like close out of Opera entirely? I might. That's fine. The only thing I really need to reopen is Twitch chat so I can look at you guys. Fuck it. I'm just gonna close Opera. There we go. Okay, no more music, but I mean we're about to raid out anyway. Let's Once this opens and I get Twitch chat back up, I will check who's streaming. M, do you have you usually you you and Easton usually stream on Mondays. Do you know what your next stream next Monday is going to be?
That is such a great question. No,
That's
I have
fair.
no idea. Um, it'll be something. We're just chatting streamers, if you guys don't know. So it'll just be some
Hmm.
ridiculous
Good question.
thing. Who
Do you know what
knows?
Easton's favorite Pokemon type is?
It's gonna be ghost like mine.
Uh, Fair.
But
Uh,
if I were to pick another Pokemon type for
hmm.
Easton, it would probably be dark
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
psychic.
say if you said something other than Ghost, I was thinking like probably Dark would be my first guess.
Mm.
Um, okay, let's see. Um, hmm. I say we should uh raid into Bear, who's drawing right now. Uh, the witchy VTuber. Uh,
Oh, the one that just graduated.
yeah, well, graduated from college. Yes,
Mhm.
not graduated from VTuber. Oh, they're drawing. Oh, I think they're doing subdoodles. Is what they're drawing. Nice. I think every 3 months you get a subdoodle. When you've been subbed for 3 months. Uh, Would you say each could be the blades of Doveblade, or one be the sword and the other the shield? Mm, wait, what's a scary word? What did we say? I don't know what I said. But anyway, yeah, cool. No, that's it. We'll raid into bear. Um, the G word. I don't remember what G word I used.
Oh, graduate? Why is
Oh,
that a
yeah,
scary word?
because that's what VTubers call it when they like quit being their VTuber. So in like corporate VTubing is based off of like idol culture from Japan, and it's very centered around like the fan service to like the max some degree possible. Like it puts like things like what you guys do, for instance, it makes it look like you're spitting in your fans' faces in a not nice way because but anyway, uh like it's like you do so much to like in the fan service department, like you're not even allowed to in like idol culture, it's like fucked up to like date somebody, like you have to be stay single for your fans, that
Mhm.
type of stuff, very social and very profitable, yeah. Anyway, so they don't call it in VTubing, like corporate VTubing, they don't call it, quitting or anything. They call it graduating. Like you're moving on to something else is the idea, I suppose. Like
Mm.
um but anyway, yeah, we're gonna raid bear. Here, let me shout you out. Uh Easton and Emmary. I hope I spelled that right. Um I did. Nice. Uh Yeah, go follow them if you already aren't. I know some of you came here from their community. Um, but yes. I guess that's it. Let's see. Um, Pupa Patrol, Ghost Pokemon are epic. This will be our raid message today. Uh, all right. So there's a raid message if you want to do that when we raid into bear. And yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Thanks again, Im, for coming on. And everybody have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you. And I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.